Namasarvebhyaha Sarvesham Hardam Swagatam. We'll start the class with the Dhyana Shlokas. Krishno Rakshatu Man Chara Chara Guruhu Krishnan Namasyamyaham Krishne Namara Shatravo Vinikataha Krishnaya Tasmai Namaha Krishna Deva Samutthidam Jagadidam Krishnasya Dasosmyaham Krishne Bhaktira Janjalasto Bhagavan He Krishna Tubhyan Namaha Prapanna Parijataya Totra Vetraika Panaye Jnana Mudraya Krishnaya Gita Mrutaduhe Namaha Vasudeva Sutan Devam Kamsa Chanura Martanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishna Vande Jagat Gurum Sarvesham Punaswagatam.
Prema Shriram Bhagini.
Yes. Karma Brahmodbhava Vidhi.
Karma Brahmodbhava Vidhi. Karma
Brahm. That is Dutva.
Karma Brahmodbhavam Bhava Vidhi.
Yes. Once again.
Karma Brahmodbhava Vidhi.
Brahmakshara Samudbhavam.
Brahmakshara Samudravam. Brahmakshara Samudravam.
Samudbhavam.
Okay, actually I'm not able to see. Okay. Brahmakshara Samudbhavam. Brahmakshara Samudbhavam.
Tasmat Sarvagatam Brahma.
Tasmat Sarvagatam Brahma. Tasmat Sarvagatam Brahma.
Nityayajye Pratishtitam.
Nityayajye Pratishtitam. Nityayajye Pratishtitam. Pratishtitam.
Yes.
Nityayajye Pratishtitam.
So here, Bhagavan says, understand that Vidhi means know, understand that every selfless act, karma, it arises. It is some udbhavam. We know udbhavam, some udbhavam. That is, it arises from the born of Brahman. Every selfless act arises from the Brahman, and Brahman is Aksharam. It is eternal, infinite, and it cannot be destroyed, indestructible. Brahman is which is indestructible, and the karma that is selfless act or yajna comes from the Brahman. That is the reality, that is the supreme reality, and which is spread everywhere, which is spread all over. Tasmat sarva gadam brahma. Since it is coming from that, it is spread all over. It is Brahman is spread all over the place. It is there everywhere, and it is present in every act of service. And it is in every act of service that is be told about yajna. So it is there in every yajna. So this is what is shown here. So here Bhagavan is telling that karma is performed perfectly. When a karma is performed perfectly and with the best of motives, it becomes a yajna. It becomes a yajna. So every act you do in a day can be a yajna. Even eating, simple eating, maybe maybe an act of glorifying divinity in each one of us. So the simple act of ourselves eating is glorifying the divinity in us. So here, like that, every act in a day can be converted into a yajna, and therefore the universe is always centered on yajna. You can really see this because the universe, our present day world revolves around people who are doing service, who are doing sacrifices, so many sacrifices. As you have seen, the mothers sacrificing, the the teachers sacrificing, the farmers sacrificing. So the whole world is moving around the yajna of all the sacrifices of people. And it is possible for man to convert the earth into a heaven if everyone acts the motive of yajna. So sacrifice is a sure means to make the earth as heaven. So the very nature is centered on yajna. Our world is moving because of the yajna. So that is, yajna is there everywhere. We'll continue.
Mahalakshmi Bhagini.
Karma brahmodbhavo vidhi.
Karma brahmodbhavam vidhi. Karma
Vidhi.
vidhi. Karma brahmodbhavam vidhi.
Brahmakshara samudbhavam.
Brahmakshara samudbhavam. Brahmakshara samudbhavam.
Tasmat sarvagatam brahma.
Tasmat sarvagatam brahma. Tasmat sarvagatam brahma.
Nityayajne pratishtitam.
Nityam yagne pratishtitam. Nityam yagne pratishtitam.
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 Very fantastic. That's good.
Dhanyavad.
Kanchana Shriram Bhagini.
Karma brahmodbhavo vidhi.
Karma brahmodbhavam vidhi. Karma brahmodbhavam vidhi.
Brahmakshara samudbhavam.
Brahmakshara samudbhavam. Brahmakshara samudbhavam.
Tasmat sarvagatam brahma.
Tasmat sarvagatam brahma. Tasmat sarvagatam brahma.
Nityayajne pratishtitam.
Nityayajne pratishtitam. Nityayajne pratishtitam.
Dhanyavad.
Girija Bhagini.
Karma brahmodbhavo vidhi brahmakshara samudbhavam.
Bhagini, in 2 minutes, Bhagini, I missed my specs. I don't know. Please, Bhagini.
Okay, Bhagini. Lakshmi Kiran Bhagini.
Karma brahmodbhavo vidhi brahmakshara samudbhavam. Karma brahmodbhavo vidhi brahmakshara samudbhavam.
Karma brahmo. There is a ditvam there. Karma brahmodbhavo vidhi.
Karma brahmodbhavo vidhi brahmakshara samudbhavam.
Tasmat sarvagatam brahma nityayajne pratishtitam.
Tasmat sarvagatam brahma nityayajne pratishtitam. Tasmat sarvagatam brahma nityayajne pratishtitam.
Well chanted. Dhanyavad.
V.V. Supriya Bhagini.
Karma brahmodbhavo vidhi brahmakshara samudbhavam.
Karma brahmodbhavam vidhi. Karma brahmodbhavam vidhi. Brahmakshara samudbhavam. Brahmakshara samudbhavam.
Tasmat sarvagatam brahma nityayajne pratishtitam.
Tasmat sarvagatam brahma nityayajna pratishtitam. Tasmat sarvagatam brahma nityayajna pratishtitam.
Nityayajne pratishtitam.
Nityayajne pratishtitam. Nityayajne pratishtitam.
Pratishtitam.
प्रतिष्ठितम्
Uttam, uttam.
Anasuya Bhagini.
Karma brahmodbhavau vidhi brahmakshara samudbhavam tasmat sarvagatam brahma nityayajne pradishtitam.
Karma brahmodbhavau vidhi brahmakshara samudbhavam tasmat sarvagatam brahma nityayajne pratishtitam.
Uttam. So only the thing is that the dittam there here. Please take note of that. Karma brahmodbhavau vidhi.
Karma brahmodbhavau vidhi
Yes.
brahmakshara samudbhavam tasmat sarvagatam brahma nityam yajne pratishtitam.
Uttam. Dhanyawad.
Savita Bhagini.
कर्म ब्रह्मोद्भवं विद्धि ब्रह्माक्षर समुद्भवं तस्मान् सर्वगतं ब्रह्म नित्यं यज्ञे प्रतिष्ठितम्.
Uttam. Dhanyawad.
Purnima Prakash Bhagini.
Evam pravartitam chakram
एवं प्रवर्तितं चक्रम् एवं प्रवर्तितं चक्रम्
nanuvartayati hayaha
नानुवर्तयति हयः नानुवर्तयति हयः
aghayurindriya ramaha
अघायुरिन्द्रिया रामः अघायुरिन्द्रिया रामः
mogham partha sajivati
मोघं पार्थ स जीवति मोघं पार्थ स जीवति. धन्यवादः.
So here, what happens to a person who does not engage himself in yajna? What happens to him? So the answer is the world is moving like a wheel. It is moving on the yajna of various people, and the wheel is thus revolving. And people who are not following this, who don't enter into this wheel and who stand apart and don't involving themselves in yajna, they are leading a sinful life. Because life itself is based on, the universe itself is based on yajna. So everyone has to contribute his might. So if he doesn't contribute, he is sinful of life. It is against the principle of life, and rejoicing in his senses, he lives in vain. His life is in vain. That's what Bhagavan says in this. Those who do not go according to this rule of the universe. Here, pravartitan chakram. There is a anuswara followed by cha, so in chakram, akha, mokham, partha. So these are all Mahapranas. We'll continue.
Girija Bhagini.
evam pravartitan chakram
Harivam Mahodaya.
evam
Pravartam chakram.
Once again.
Evam pravartitam chakram.
nanuvartayati hayaha
Nanuvartayati yaha. Sorry, nanuvartayati yaha.
nanuvartayati hayaha
Nanuvartayati yaha.
together nanuvartayati hayaha.
That pronunciation. Nanuvartayati yaha. This is a ya, and one more yaha, no Mahodaya.
Hayaha, hayaha.
Hayati yaha.
Aghayurindriya ramaha
Aghayurindriya ramaha. Aghayurindriya ramaha.
mogham partha sajivati
Mogham partha sajivati. Mogham partha sajivati.
Uttam. Dhanyawad.
Varalakshmi Ramesh Bhagini.
evam pravartitan chakram
एवं प्रवर्तितं चक्रम् एवं प्रवर्तितं चक्रम्
नानुवर्तयतीह यः
नानुवर्तयतीह यः
There's only one ha. Nanuvartayatiha yaha.
नानुवर्तहतीयः तीहय Oh, I'll practice.
Okay. Aghayurindriya ramaha.
Ahayurindriya ramaha. Ahayurindriya ramaha.
Aghayurindriya ramaha.
Okay. Agayurindriya ramaha. Agayurindriya ramaha.
Mogham partha sajivati.
Moham partha sajivati. Moham partha sajivati.
Ma'am, this is not ha. This is ka ga. Mogham partha sajivati.
Mokham partha sajivati. Mokham partha sajivati.
Uttam. Dhanyawad.
Thank you.
Vinoda Bhagini.
Evam pravartitan chakram nanuvartayatiha yaha.
एवं प्रवर्तितं चक्रं नानुवर्तयतीह यः एवं प्रवर्तितं चक्रं नानुवर्तयतीह यः
Aghayurindriya ramaha. Mogham partha sajivati.
अगायुरिन्द्रिया रामः मोघं पार्थ स जीवति अगायुरिन्द्रिया रामः मोघं पार्थ स जीवति
धन्यवादः
Devi Chitra Bhagini.
एवं प्रवर्तितं चक्रं नानुवर्तयतीह यः
एवं प्रवर्तितं चक्रं नानुवर्तयतीह यः एवं प्रवर्तितं चक्रं नानुवर्तयतीह यः
अघायुरिन्द्रिया रामः मोघं पार्थ स जीवति
अघायुरिन्द्रिया रामः मोघं पार्थ स जीवति अघायुरिन्द्रिया रामः मोघं पार्थ स जीवति
उत्तम वेल चैंटेड धन्यवादः
Lakshmi HS Bhagini.
एवं प्रवर्तितं चक्रं नानुवर्तयतीह यः अघायुरिन्द्रिया रामः मोघं पार्थ स जीवति
एवं प्रवर्तितं चक्रं नानुवर्तयतीह यः अघायुरिन्द्रिया रामः मोघं पार्थ स जीवति
उत्तम धन्यवाद वेल चैंटेड
Tapna Bhagini.
एवं प्रवर्तितं चक्रं नानुवर्तयतीह यः अघायुरिन्द्रिया रामः मोघं पार्थ स जीवति
उत्तम वेल चैंटेड धन्यवादः
Villavarsi Bhagini.
यस्त्वात् मरतिरेव स्यात्
यस्त्वात् मरतिरेव स्यात् यस्त्वात् मरतिरेव स्यात्
आत्मतृप्तश्च मानवः
आत्मतृप्तश्च मानवः आत्मतृप्तश्च मानवः
आत्मन्येव च सन्तुष्टः
आत्मन्येव च सन्तुष्टः आत्मन्येव च सन्तुष्टः
No, सन्तुष्टः टा only.
ओके आत्मन्येव च सन्तुष्टः
सन्तुष्टः टा
आत्मन्येव च सन्तुष्टः
No. First ta.
First ta. Okay. Atman eva cha santushta santushtaha.
Ishta, that is ishta. Santushtaha.
Ishta. Okay. Atman eva cha santushtaha.
Tasya karyanna vidyate.
Tasya karyanya vidyate. Tasya karyanya vidyate.
Karyanna. Tasya karyanna vidyate.
Tasya karyanna vidyate. Tasya karyanna vidyate.
Uttam, very well chanted. So here, is there anybody who is an exception to the wheel of action? Previous sloka we said the wheel of action. Everybody has to take part in this. Otherwise, he is sinning and he is enjoying and he is not eligible to live in this world like that. Is there any exception to this? So there is an exception to this. So here, the man who rejoices in the self. The man who rejoices in his own self, and he is satisfied with the self. Atmanyeva santushtaha. He is happy within himself. He is satisfied with himself. He doesn't want to go out and get anything, or he doesn't have no desires or any longings. He is within himself, and he is always happy and cheerful, and is centered in the self. He doesn't require anybody's support or anything. So he is happy within himself. For him, there is no duty. As we said about the yajna and all that, for him, there is no duty at all. Man who is centered in himself, in his own self, Atman. So here, the prakriti or nature, we said, so that involves karma. So we said the obligatory duties, one has to do the obligatory duties. So prakriti means you have to do karma. So, but there is no karma in Atman. For Atma, that is the supreme reality, Brahman in us, there is no action, there is no karma. So here, mind is in fact a phase of prakriti only. So it is not Atma, it doesn't belong to Atman, it is prakriti only, nature only. So there is a functioning of the mind is something different. So when external world, external objects fall on the come to the mind through the sense organs, so the mind will get acting fast. Even though sense organs are open or sense organs are active or inactive, the mind will start functioning. The mind will go on start functioning. When the mind doesn't function, it rests on the Atman. It rests on the Atman within himself. So then he becomes quiet. The mind doesn't go without senses or with senses. It doesn't go out. It is resting in the Atman only, in its own Atman. That means he is happy with himself. Then there is peace. There is peace happening, and that person doesn't need any work to do, and all activities of the mind rest in the Atman. It is resting in the Atman, and all beings are going towards that goal. That is the goal, final goal of all spiritually minded people. That is the goal. So to the mind merged in Atman, there is no duty. So such a person has no duty. That's what Bhagavan says in this. So Atma Triptascha Manava is happy with himself, he is contented within himself, and he is Atmanyeva cha santushtaha. Tasya karyanna vidyate. Tasya karyanna vidyate. He has no work to do, no yajna to be done, if anything. So this is what Bhagavan says in this. Tasya karyanna vidyate. There is a instead of anuswara, in will come. Sakaryanna vidyate. This dirgham will continue.
Pushpa Bhagini.
Yastvat maratire vasyat.
Yatsvat maratire vasyat. Yatsvat maratire vasvat.
Yastvatma.
Yastvat maratire stat. Yastvat maratire Syat.
Revasyat.
Devasyat. यस्मात् स्मरतिरेव स्यात्
यस्त्वात् स्मरतिरेव स्यात्
यस्त्वात् स्मरतिरेव स्यात् यस्त्वात् स्मर यस्त्वात् स्मरतिरेव स्यात्
उत्तम आत्मतृप्तश्च मानवः
आत्मतृप्तश्च मानवः
आत्मन्येव च सन्तुष्टः
आत्मन्येव सन्तुष्टः आत्मन्येव च सन्तुष्टः
तस्य कार्यं न विद्यते
तस्य कार्यं न विद्यते तस्य कार्यं न विद्यते
उत्तम धन्यवादः
वत्सला भगिनी
यस्त्वात् स्मरतिरेव स्यात्
यस्त्वात् स्मरतिरेव स्यात् यस्त्वात् स्मरतिरेव स्यात्
आत्मतृप्तश्च मानवः
आत्मतृप्तश्च मानवः आत्मतृप्तश्च मानवः
तृप्तश्च
आत्मतृप्तश्च मानवः
तृप्तश्च
आत्मतृप्तश्च मानवः
आत्मन्येव च सन्तुष्टः
आत्मन्येव च सन्तुष्टः आत्मन्येव च सन्तुष्टः
तस्य कार्यं न विद्यते
तस्य कार्यं न विद्यते तस्य कार्यं न विद्यते
उत्तम धन्यवादः
धन्यवादः
वेणी शंकर नारायण भगिनी
यस्त्वात् स्मरतिरेव स्यात् आत्मतृप्तश्च मानवः
यस्त्वात् स्मरतिरेव स्यात् आत्मतृप्तश्च मानवः यस्त्वात्मरतिरेव स्यात् आत्मतृप्तश्च मानवः
आत्मन्येव च सन्तुष्टः तस्य कार्यं न विद्यते
आत्मन्येव च सन्तुष्टः तस्य कार्यं न विद्यते आत्मन्येव च सन्तुष्टः तस्य कार्यं न विद्यते
उत्तम धन्यवादः
हेमा भगिनी
यस्त्वात् स्मरतिरेव स्यात् आत्मतृप्तश्च मानवः आत्मन्येव च सन्तुष्टः तस्य कार्यं न विद्यते
यस्त्वात्मरतिरेव स्यात् आत्मतृप्तश्च मानवः आत्मन्येव च सन्तुष्टः तस्य कार्यं न विद्यते
उत्तम वेल चांटेड धन्यवादः
अनसूया भगिनी
यस्त्वात्मरतिरेव स्यात् आत्मतृप्तश्च मानवः आत्मन्येव च सन्तुष्टः तस्य कार्यं न विद्यते
तो वेल चांटेड धन्यवादः
धन्यवादः महोदय
लक्ष्मी किरण भगिनी
यस्मात्मरतिरेव स्यात् आत्मतृप्तश्च मानवः आत्मन्येव च सन्तुष्टः तस्य कार्यं न विद्यते यस्त्वात्मरतिरेव स्यात् आत्मतृप्तश्च मानवः आत्मन्येव च सन्तुष्टः तस्य कार्यं न विद्यते
उत्तम धन्यवादः
कंचना श्रीराम भगिनी
नैव तस्य कृतेनार्थः
नैव तस्य कृतेनार्थः नैव तस्य कृतेनार्थः
नाकृतेनेह कश्चन
नाकृतेनेह कश्चन नाकृतेनेह कश्चन
न चास्य सर्वभूतेषु
न चास्य सर्वभूतेषु न चास्य सर्वभूतेषु
कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः
कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः.
Uttam, well said. So man who is established in himself, that we said, the man who is established in himself, does he not seek anything from society? So Kegel says, in this world, he has no object to acquire by doing any action. He has no object that he will acquire by doing any action, nor he will lose anything by not doing any action. He will not lose anything by not doing any action. He will not gain anything by doing any action. So for him, he has to. So nor has he to depend on anybody for anything. He doesn't need to depend on anybody for anything. Such a person who is established within himself. So he is a Brahmajnani. Therefore, he has nothing to seek even from God. From man or even God, he is established in Atman. So he has nothing to seek from man or God. Such a person who is established in himself, in the Atman. We'll continue. Arthaha kaschana. This is Rasva here. And here, Bhuteshu kaschidarthavyapashrayaha irtha. Kaschidarthavyapashrayaha. We'll continue.
Vatsala Bhagini.
Naiva tasya krite narthaha.
नैव तस्य कृते नार्थः नैव तस्य कृते नार्थः
Arthaha. This is Mahaprana.
नैव तस्य कृते नार्थः
Na krite neha kaschana.
न कृते नेह कच्छन न कृते नेह कच्छन
Na chasya sarvabhuteshu.
न चास्य सर्वभूतेषु न चास्य सर्वभूतेषु
Kachchidarthavyapashrayah.
कच्चिदर्थव्यभाश्रयः कच्चिदर्थव्यभाश्रयः
Here ischa is there. Kaschana,
कच्चिदर्थव्यभाश्रयः.
One sha will come here. Ish will come here.
Kashi.
Kaschi, ischi.
Kachit. Kachit dattavya.
Here sha, half cha. So ischa, nischayam and all these tell no, nischayam. Kashchidarthavyapashrayah.
Kachchidarthavyabhashrayah.
Uttam. Dhanyavad.
Mahalakshmi Bhagini.
Naiva tasya krite narthaha.
नैव तस्य कृतेनार्थः नैव तस्य कृतेनार्थः
Artha kritenarthah.
नार्थः नैव तस्य कृतेनार्थः
Na krite neha kaschana.
न कृतेनेह कश्चन न कृतेनेह कश्चन
Na chasya sarvabhuteshu.
न चास्य सर्वभूतेषु न चास्य सर्वभूतेषु
Kashchidarthavyapashrayah.
कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः
Yat kashchidarthavyapashrayah.
कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः
Yes, uttam.
कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः
Uttam. So this should be pronounced like that. Kashchidarthavyapashrayah. Uttam.
Okay.
Prema Shriram Bhagini.
Naiva tasya krite narthaha.
नैव तस्य कृतेनार्थः नैव तस्य कृतेनार्थः
Na krite neha kaschana.
नाकृतेनेह कश्चन नाकृतेनेह कश्चन
न चास्य सर्वभूतेषु
न चास्य सर्वभूतेषु न चास्य सर्वभूतेषु
कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः
कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः
उत्तमम्
Thank you.
धन्यवादः
Lakshmi H.S. Bhagini.
नैव तस्य कृतेनार्थः नाकृतेनेह कश्चन
नैव तस्य कृतेनार्थः नाकृते नेह कश्चन नैव तस्य कृतेनार्थः नाकृते नेह कश्चन
न चास्य सर्वभूतेषु कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः
न चास्य सर्वभूतेषु कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः न चास्य सर्वभूतेषु कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः
उत्तमं वेल चेन्टेड धन्यवादः
Kavita Bhagini.
नैव तस्य कृतेनार्थः नाकृतेनेह कश्चन
नैव तस्य कृतेनार्थः नाकृतेनेह कश्चन नैव तस्य कृतेनार्थः नाकृतेनेह कश्चन
न चास्य सर्वभूतेषु कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः
न चास्य सर्वभूतेषु कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः न चास्य सर्वभूतेषु कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः
उत्तमं वेल चेन्टेड धन्यवादः
Tapna Bhagini.
नैव तस्य कृतेनार्थः नाकृतेनेह कश्चन न चास्य सर्वभूतेषु कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः
नैव तस्य कृतेनार्थः नाकृतेनेह कश्चन न चास्य सर्वभूतेषु कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः
उत्तमं वेल चेन्टेड धन्यवादः
Veni Shankar Narayan Bhagini.
फुल श्लोक
नैव तस्य कृतेनार्थे नैव तस्य कृतेनार्थः नाकृतेनेह कश्चन न च भूतेषु कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः
उत्तम वेल चेन्टेड धन्यवादः
Hema Bhagini.
नैव तस्य कृतेनार्थः नाकृते नेह कश्चन न चास्य सर्वभूतेषु कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः
उत्तम वेल चेन्टेड धन्यवादः
थैंक यू महोदय
Vinoda Bhagini.
नैव तस्य कृतेनार्थः नाकृतेनेह कश्चन न चास्य सर्वभूतेषु कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः
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 कश्चित् अर्थव्यपाश्रयः
द्वित्वं लाइक थिंग नो द्वित्वं कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः
कश्चित् अर्थव्यपाश्रयः
listen to that you will get it okay
okay
धन्यवाद
okay
Supriya Bhagini.
yes
नैव तस्य कृतेनार्थः नैव तस्य कृतेनार्थः नाकृतेनेह कश्चन नाकृतेनेह कश्चन नाच्यस्य सर्वभूतेषु नाचास्य सर्वभूतेषु कच्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः
You are reading from this, ma'am? This only? The screen only?
Full screen not here, sir.
Okay. I will chant. Naiva tasya krite narthaha na krite neha kaschana na chasya sarva bhuteshu kaschidharthavya pasrayaha.
Naiva tasya krute nartaha na krute neha kachana na chasya sarva
Full dirka nachasya.
न चास्य सर्वभूतेषु कच्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः
कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः
कच्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः
व्यपाश्रयः
पाश्रयः
कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः
कच्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः कच्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः.
Uttam, well chanted. Dhanyavadaha. I will chant the slokas for tomorrow. We will wait. Tasmadasaktas satatam. Tasmadasaktas satatam. Asaktas satatam. There is this will come. Visarga followed by sakara. Tasmadasaktas satatam. Karyang karma samachara. Karyang karma. This is Aniswara followed by kakara. Karyang karma samachara tasmadasaktas satatam karyang karma samachara asakto hyacharan karma paramapnoti purushaha. Here we chant it together. Paramapnoti, not paramapnoti. You will chant it paramapnoti. Paramapnoti purushaha. Karmanaiva hi samsiddhim. Karmanaiva hi samsiddhim. Karmanaiva hi samsiddhim. This anuswara is there. Asthita janakadayaha. Asthita, this is Mahaprana. Asthita janakadayaha loka sangrahamevapi Raswa sampasyan kartumarhasi. Raswa sampasyan kartumarhasi. So the also Raswa. Here Mahaprana Asthita Siddhim. You can just once go through these slokas and get familiarized with these syllables. Yadyata charati shreshtaha. Yadyata charati shreshtaha. Here there is a dvitvam will come, of course, because this is Raswa followed by a samyukta akshara. Yadyata charati shreshtaha. Tattadevitaro janaha. Tatta, this is double ta is there. Tattadevitaro janaha. Sayat pramanam kurute. Anuswara for Kakara. So the fifth will come. So yat sayat pramanam kurute. Logastadanu vartate. Logastadanu vartate. So this is dirkha is there. Tadanu vartate. Dirkha is there. So just once or twice you go through this and familiarized with this Mahapranas and Rasvas and all that. Once or twice sufficient, you will be able to chant very well tomorrow. You just revise the slokas that we did today. Karma brahmodbhavo vidhi brahmakshara samudbhavam tasmat sarvagatam brahma nityayajne pradishthidam evam pravartitam chakram nanuvartayati hayaha akhayurindriya ramaha mokham parthasa jivati.
Yastvat marati deva syat atmatriptascha manavaha atmanyeva cha santushtaha tasya karyanna vidyate naiva tasya krite narthaha na krite neha kaschana na chasya sarva bhuteshu kaschidharthavyapashrayah. Samapayamaha. We will conclude with the Shanti mantra. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadah. Ram Ram Ram.